It's in the game.
About nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those dramatic fools. Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams.
Bro's game, dog.
That's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Nashville. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Fuck. Spend these eye drops. They're fucking killing me.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep
Oh
it.
my god, dude is
This
wide
one is
open,
gonna
bro.
be off the mark, too far out in front.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Back 1 sec.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to the ground, Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Again, it's Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. To the right side and caught by Iomanner. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's another Titans.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play fake, here's Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hawk 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Take off.
Play action now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will score.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Good shit.
Jalen Ward, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They
Well,
both
thank you.
game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
34 yards. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Here's Cook again. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen gonna throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. to the air. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer from 13 yards out. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
This 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, here's Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Come on. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good. For the Titans. First down.
Touchdown.
Crazy.
The final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Joey Sly taking off for Tennessee.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Shit.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The offense about set and ready to go. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Working out of the gun here, Ward. That's caught left side by Eilman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Ward. And that'll be knocked away.
Come
It's
on.
incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Mustang 19. Track.
Now Ward. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you.
He's got it with the 15.
Fucking way, bro.
Bounds,
That's
almost
fucking
gets to the
crazy.
10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Ready?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Ward. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Cam Ward scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come
Your
out to the
fucking little
40.
trick didn't work that time. So why can't you just kick it like a normal
Couldn't
person,
ask for
bro?
much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And all the way down to the 9. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Ward. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Need to get a stop here.
On the ready. Gravity line. Ready. Bronco 80. 19. Shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. We'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Shreds him with a stiff arm. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to be hidden in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Good D.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Ward now working out of the gun. And the Bills
Let's fucking go, baby.
He goes down. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there for his
Huge.
2nd sack of the afternoon. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. That's into the hands of Ironman.
No way, bro. That's fucking wild.
Eric Ironman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 21. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up
Here we
first
go.
and 10 here. On play action, Allen can't get away, and he's taken
That's
down.
fucking frogs like click.
Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down. Allen. And that is going to be incomplete.
What?
He's let him a bit too much. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Throwing, Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here's Allen. And it's incomplete.
Wow.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Bills
Crazy,
are going to
bro.
use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
19 Tigers, go!
That's going to be
Oh
caught.
my
with the
god,
20-yard
brother.
line.
That's crazy.
He will score. Touchdown.
GG. That's fucking wild.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bit of
26-26, chat.
not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant.
Gotta do one more, bro. We can't go out like that. To the dub.
Only restaurant is gonna be militant. I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers
Oh shit, here we go.
and the Buffalo Bills. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Throwing again. It's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Allen to throw again. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Opening drive. It's taken up most of this 1st quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
As he throws, and
If I can do that, that's crazy.
Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone.
Let's go.
Allen, touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him to...
I gotta take a leak real quick, baby. Let's go.
Or maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
Good stop, good stop.
So it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Purdy. On the run to the right.
Thank you.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan
Woo!
Poyer. And
Let's
his
go, my
offense
boy.
is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
319. What is that? Hook. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Look out. Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. Moving to his right. That's going to be
No way.
intercepted in the end zone.
That's crazy. What a fucking play, bro.
So you find yourself entering the red zone.
Yo, good shit, good
It's
shit.
hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6.
Ugh, so
And
mad.
he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
His fullback releasing.
Wow.
And he's going to bring it in.
What a fucking
And
beast,
he'll
bro.
bring down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be
That was
taken
right
down
there, too.
right out midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another 49.
Kittle is the man in motion.
A gain of 12.
They'll run here with McCaffrey.
Oh, we knew that was gonna happen. We knew that was gonna happen.
On that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter...
And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen working from the pistol. That
Oh.
one pinballs around,
Oh my god, that was a
but
little
is
scary there. That was a little
incomplete.
scary there.
Trying to get into Dalton Kincaid there.
Brings
And third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That's good for the Bills.
Let's go.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. Reaching for
Bro,
the tight end.
dog.
Bring it in. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
He gets this complete to Shakir.
Let's go, baby.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Allen going to give it to Cook, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. The
No.
Niners have got it.
Bro, what?
Right side. Still on the move.
That's fucking wild, bro.
And he returns this all the way.
I can't even challenge that, bro. That's fucking wild, bro. Oh my god.
Down San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
That's crazy.
Talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line. Now Allen. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Oh, I cannot believe that fumble. That shit's wild.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get set, get set. Watch out. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey, and he'll get about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They run once more with McCaffrey, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground.
Good stop.
game and
Good stop.
Pick up a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here's
2nd
Purdy.
and 10.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 9.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Good stop.
Home, and he goes down.
Brock Purdy sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's
The punter
Damn, he's
remains on
going
the
right for it, eh?
sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going. Here's Purdy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Motherfucker, I knew it, dude.
Beyond the 45-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Alright, come on, we need to stop here. We need to stop here.
This crowd into it now.
McCaffrey's back.
As we get to 3rd down.
Wow. Network connection issues on client. That was great.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Big play to begin this 4th quarter. They run on 3rd down. It's a pickup.
Ah, fuck. Dude, I knew it.
Niners, 1st down.
God damn.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1,
Bro, what's going on here?
use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
Let's go.
Boy,
Let's
that
fucking
one
go.
hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field.
Let's
but then
fucking
fumbled
go,
down
dude.
Here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, Allen. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards.
drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7th. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Let's go.
The intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. More times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Motherfucker, bro. He's fucking drinking water.
The 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down.
Let's go. Good stop.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Woo! Let's fucking go.
You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock.
W.
Get into field goal range and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ooh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down.
All right, we already knew that was happening.
They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
A gain of 22 yards.
On the run, McCaffrey finds room inside the 40. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one.
It's a pickup of
Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, he can't get rid of it. The Niners, they use the first of their timeouts.
What happened?
And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Here's Purdy. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. Here's Purdy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play.
Thank you. See ya. GG's, my boy.
And the Bills are going to
Should have kicked that field extra point to go to OT. I knew he was going to pull some shit like that. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And you're going to onside kick it.
Yeah. Too little, too late.
Here we go, bro.
Recovery and a miracle here.
Give me that shit.
The final few seconds of this one as the kick
Thank you.
is away. And he will be taken down. We'll see.
Ooh. GG's. No, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Yo, don't quit. Oh, he quit. He quit. What a bitch. Yes, let's go. GG's. Dubs in the chat. Yo, what a game. What a horrible onside kick, too, bro. Oh my god. Let's go, dog. Let's go. Let's go. Got one of my good badges up there now. Yo, dubs in the chat for that win. That was pretty sick. Hey, where's the new badge that I got, bro? Must be down here. I think it was this one, huh? The season 7. Oh, yeah, that's what it was, season 2. Oh, yeah. Well, W's in the chat. We came out with a dub. Let's do it 27-26. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. Peace.